Okay, let us begin. Feet together, palms to the side, looking forward. Breathe in and breathe out as we have our palms together into a standing praying pose. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude. Exhale out stress. Now let us get down into a standing forward fold. Let us grab our yoga block for support if needed. Keep your legs and knees as straight as possible and try to tuck your body in together. Again, having your palms placed onto the mat or the yoga block. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathing in gratitude, setting your intentions, and breathe out. Let us place our palms onto our knees, keeping our back straight, facing down as we get into a half lift. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude. Exhale out stress. Let us get back into a standing forward fold. Again, using our yoga block if needed for support, which will help with our flexibility. Breathe in, slowly make your way up, have your arms extended out, slightly squat, keeping your back nice and straight as we get into a chair pose. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude, exhale out stress, making our way down to the mat. Let us get into a downward dog, keeping our legs straight as possible, having our feet and palms placed onto the ground, relaxing your shoulders, relaxing your neck. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude, exhale out stress. Let us get into a left lunge now, keeping your other leg as straight as possible. Palms touching the mat, facing down into a runner's pose. Breathe in and breathe out, extending your arms over your head, saluting the sun as you get into a warrior one pose. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's bring it back down. Breathe in and breathe out, getting into a downward dog, rejuvenating and reforming our body, letting go of all that does not serve us. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let's get into a plank, building our upper body core strength, really focusing on our core strength. Breathe in and breathe out. Chaturanga our way into cobra pose. Palms on the mat, creating a back bend and having your neck back as well. Breathe in and breathe out, relaxing your legs. Now let us get back into a downward dog asana, relaxing your neck and relaxing those shoulders as well, rejuvenating our body. Now let us get into a right lunge as we have our back legs straight as possible, relaxing our palms onto the mat, facing down and slowly extending our arms up overhead, facing forward as we get into a warrior one pose. Breathe in and breathe out, keeping your back nice and straight, saluting the sun. Breathe in and breathe out. Now back into downward dog, having your palms and feet planted onto the mat, relaxing your shoulders and your neck. Let us get into tabletop position, palms and knees rested onto the mat, keeping your back straight, facing down. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let us rest your shoulder onto the mat as you have your arm extended out underneath your body, also having your other arm over your head and having your knees planted onto the mat. Breathe in and breathe out, also having your glutes out. Now let's get back into tabletop asana. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude. Exhale out stress. Let us rest your shoulder onto the mat as you have your arm extended out from underneath our body, having your other arm extended over your head, keeping your knees planted onto the mat, having your glutes out as your body is twisted. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let us rest as we get into a child's pose, resting our knees onto the mat, having your head down as you have your arms extended over your head, resting and planted onto the mat. Now let us extend our arm up, keeping your drishti onto your palm. Drishti in Sanskrit means focus, so keeping your focus onto your palm. Breathe in and breathe out. Now back into center, back into a child's pose, relaxing your body. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let us extend our other arm up above as you're twisting your body to the side. Breathe in and breathe out. Back into center, relaxing your body, relaxing your mind. Breathe in and breathe out. Again, letting go of what does not serve you. Now let us have both our arms up above, over our back, extending, trying to have our arms over our head. Breathe in and breathe out. Really extending those arms out, up above, over our back and over our head. So let us get back into center and getting into a downward dog asana. Breathe in and breathe out, keeping your legs nice and straight, keeping your necks and shoulder relaxed, palms and feet onto the mat. Now let us get into a left lunge, having your other leg nice and straight as you have your palms planted onto the mat, keeping your head down. Now let us extend our arms to the side, keeping focus on our palm as we get into a warrior two pose. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude. Exhale out stress. Now let us get back into the middle, back into center as we get into downward dog once again. Rejuvenating our body, rejuvenating our mind, and really being in this present moment. Breathe in and breathe out. Let us get into a right lunge as you have your other leg extended in back of you, nice and straight, palms to the mat. Breathe in and breathe out, extending your arms out from side to side and keeping focus on your palm or straight ahead as we get into a warrior two pose. Keeping your back nice and straight. Breathe in and breathe out. Let us get back into downward dog asana. Head down. And let us get our right arm as we touch our left leg, stretching our whole entire body out. This stretch is really good for your hamstring. You're really going to feel that. Breathe in and breathe out, really focusing on our breath as well. Again, bringing our left arm over to our right leg. Breathe in and breathe out, really working on our hamstring stretches. So now let's get back into center, back into a tabletop pose. Breathe in and breathe out. Keep your back nice and straight, your palms and knees planted onto the mat. Now as we extend our left leg out, keeping our leg nice and straight as possible, as you simultaneously have your right arm extended out as well, getting into a cat dog pose, keeping your balance, keeping focus on your balance. Now let us get back into a tabletop asana. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude. Exhale stress. Now let us extend out our right leg up above, keeping your back nice and straight. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude. Exhale out stress as you extend out your opposite arm. Breathe in and breathe out. Getting back into tabletop. Breathe in and breathe out. Now we're going to go ahead and do puppy pose and transition back into child's pose. Relaxing our body, releasing all the stress from our body, releasing all the stress from our mind. And just having those arms extended out over our head, relaxing your neck, relaxing your face onto the mat. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude. Exhale out stress. Amazing work. So now let's get repositioned. We're going to have our knees onto the mat, keeping our back nice and straight. Breathe in and breathe out. Arms to the side of you. Breathe in and breathe out, keeping your palms together as we get into a seated praying pose. Breathe in and breathe out, really being mindful and being present in this moment, being appreciative of your body and your working cells. So now we're going to get into a staff pose, extending our legs right in front of us as we have our arms to the side and keeping our back nice and straight. Breathe in and breathe out. Now we're going to touch our toes, keeping our head face down, really feeling that stretch in our quads, along with our hamstring area, along with your spine too. Breathe in and breathe out. Really relax your face, relax your shoulders and your neck. Really fall down into your lap. Breathe in and breathe out. Slowly make your way back into a seated staff pose. Let's work on our shoulders. Let's work our shoulders back. Breathe in and breathe out. Really working those shoulders. A lot of our stress accumulates in our shoulders and our neck, so it's very important to do this. Now we're going to rotate and bring that frontwards. Breathe in and breathe out. Really focus on your breath work. Now let's work onto our neck. Let's do some neck stretches. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's rotate now. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out, eliminating all the stress from our mind, body, and soul. Now let us go ahead and grab our yoga strap. As we work on our flexibility, we're going to extend our left leg up, keeping our leg nice and straight, keeping our knees nice and straight. Really using that yoga strap for support and keeping your back nice and straight as well. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude. Exhale out stress. Now let us get back into center, back into a staff pose. Breathe in and breathe out. Getting our yoga strap once again and extending our right leg out. Keeping our leg and knee nice and straight. Keeping your back straight as well, nice and postured. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathing in gratitude. Exhaling out stress. Feeling grateful for our body and the extension of our body. Really working on our flexibility. Now we're going to get into a reverse plank pose. Really building our upper body strength along with our core. Relaxing our legs onto the mat. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let us get into the center of our mat. Relaxing our body completely. Getting into a savasana state. Like literally melting in our mat. Relaxing our body. Relaxing our legs, our arms. Melting our shoulders and neck into the mat. Releasing all the stress. Releasing all that does not serve us. Breathe in and breathe out as we get into a wheel pose, having our feet and palms onto the mat as we extend our body upwards. Breathe in and breathe out, along with just relaxing your neck completely. We're going to go ahead and bring our leg up, really keeping that balance, focusing on our balance. Breathe in and breathe out. Back into center, back into a regular wheel pose now. Now let us extend one leg up, focusing on our balance. Okay, back into center, back into regular wheel, making your way, melting onto our mat. Breathe in and breathe out, completely eliminating all the stress that does not serve us and creating something beautiful, being grateful for our body, really practicing gratitude and thinking good thoughts in our mind. Breathe in and breathe out as we get into a supine twist. We're going to bring one leg over the other as you have your arms extended out to the side of you, twisting your back. Breathe in and breathe out. Let us get back into center, back into the middle, Savasana. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathing in gratitude, exhaling out stress. Let us bring one leg over the other as you have your arms to the side of you, twisting your back, your body, relaxing your body because this is a relaxing asana. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude, exhale out stress. Let's get back into center, really melting into our mat. Okay, now let us flip our body over. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let us get back into tabletop, keeping our knees and palms planted onto the mat as we have our back nice and straight, facing down. Breathe in and breathe out as we practice cat-cow asanas. Breathe in cat. Breathe in cat and breathe out cow. Breathe in cat, really extend your body upwards, and breathe out cow. Really feel that nice stretch. Breathe in cat, and breathe out cow. So relaxing. Let's get into a relaxing asana now. Getting into child's pose, having your knees planted onto the mat as you have your body extended in the middle. Breathe in and breathe out, extending your arms from the back, bringing over your head as far as possible. Breathe in and breathe out, face down, relaxing your face onto the mat. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let us get into a downward dog asana, keeping your legs nice and straight. Palms and feet planted onto the mat, keeping your knees straight, relaxing your neck and your shoulders, rejuvenating your body. Breathe in and breathe out, breathing in gratitude, exhaling out stress as we raise and extend our leg up in the air, keeping your leg as straight as possible, getting into a three-legged dog asana. Breathe in, back into center, back into downward dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Having your arms or palms and feet planted into the mat, relaxing your neck and shoulders. Breathe in and breathe out. Again, extending your leg up in the air, getting into a three-legged dog pose. Breathe in and breathe out. Really working on that upper body strength, working on that core, and getting back into downward dog asana. Now let us bring our knee forward as you have your other leg relaxed onto the mat, keeping your back nice and straight, your arms to the side, keeping nice posture, getting into a pigeon pose, really stretching out our quads and hamstring. Breathe in and breathe out. Getting back into a tabletop asana, knees and palms planted onto the mat, relaxing your neck. Now let us bring our right knee up above as we relax our leg, our other leg, keeping our arms to the side of us. And again, really stretching out our quads, feeling the stretch in our hamstrings. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude. Exhale out stress. Breathe in and breathe out. Really working our right quad, our left hamstring. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathing in gratitude, exhaling out stress. So now we're going to get back into tabletop as we transition into child's pose, having our arms extended out overhead, knees planted into the mat, head face down. And now we're going to go in with a left half split, extending our leg, keeping our leg nice and straight as you have our knee resting onto the mat, keeping our torso, keeping our head down, face forward, keeping our arms to the side. Breathe in and breathe out. Getting back into center, back into a tabletop asana. Now going in for a right half split, relaxing our other knee onto the mat and keeping our body forward in front of us as we feel that nice stretch. This is going to really work our hamstrings out along with our spinal area. Breathe in and breathe out. Now we're going to go in with a squat and keep our palms together. Keep our back nice and straight. Breathe in and breathe out, getting into a garland pose, really focusing on our posture, looking straight ahead. Breathe in and breathe out, really feeling that stretch in the inner corner of our thighs as well. So now we're going to get back into a standing forward fold. Please be sure to use your yoga block if necessary, if needed. It's really going to help you with your flexibility as well. Now we're going to keep our legs as straight as possible and have our palms resting onto the yoga block or mat. Now let us rest our palms onto our knees, keeping our back straight, keeping our head face down as we get into a half lift once again. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let's get back into our standing forward fold. Really applying pressure into our legs, keeping our body nice and tucked as much as possible. Slowly bringing our way back up into the middle, standing, getting into a nice mountain pose, keeping our palms out. Now having our palms touch together, feet together, keeping our body nice and straight and aligned. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathing in gratitude, exhaling out stress. Being grateful for this practice, being grateful for these moments as we rejuvenate our mind, body, and soul. So now let us reposition our body. Hands and arms over our head, keeping our body nice and straight, back straight, as we have our leg lifted up to our knee, getting into a tree pose. Breathe in and breathe out. Now getting back into center, back into a mountain pose. Breathe in and breathe out. Relaxing our mind, relaxing our body. Now extending our arms over our head as we have our leg extended up, resting onto our other knee, getting into a tree pose. And breathe in and breathe out. Keep your back nice and straight. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let us bring our arm over as we stretch our arm out, keeping our focus onto our palm. Breathe in and breathe out, keeping our back nice and straight. Now let's get back into the middle as we do the same on the other side, stretching out our arm over our chest, keeping our focus onto our palm or straight ahead of us. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let's have our feet together as we extend our arms overhead as much as possible. Breathe in and breathe out, keeping your head down, relaxing your shoulders. Breathe in and breathe out. So now we're going to get back into mountain as we prepare and go into a warrior 3 pose, extending our arms right in front of us and balancing on our leg as we have our other leg extended out, keeping our body nice and straight. So now we're going to go back into center, back into mountain. Breathe in and breathe out. Again, balancing on our leg as we have our arms extended out and having our other leg extended out as well, keeping our body nice and straight, really focusing on our balance and flexibility. Breathe in and breathe out. Now we're going to get completely in the center of our mat, having our feet apart, arms overhead. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude. Exhale out stress. Relaxing one arm on our leg as we have our other arm extended overhead, getting into a lateral asana, stretching out our side. So getting back into mountain. Breathe in and breathe out. Relaxing one arm on our leg as we have our other arm extended overhead, working on a lateral asana, working our side. Breathe in and breathe out. Focus on your breath. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathing in gratitude, exhaling out stress. So now keeping your feet wide apart and getting into the middle as we get into a wide-legged forward fold. Breathe in, palms and feet touching the mat, keeping our body forward as we relax our shoulders and relax our neck. Breathe in and breathe out, really feeling the flexibility in our legs and our hamstrings. So now we're going to go into a left pyramid pose, keeping our head face down to our knee, keeping your leg as straight as possible. Breathe in and breathe out, extending our arm up above, getting into a triangle pose and keeping your focus on your palm. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude, exhale out stress. Now make your way back into the middle, back into a wide-legged forward fold, pressing down onto the mat, keeping your head forward, relaxing your shoulders and your neck. Getting back into a right pyramid pose now, keeping your face down, touching your knee. Breathe in and breathe out as we extend our arm over, touching the sun and keeping focus on our palm. Breathe in and breathe out. Again, getting into a triangle asana. Now let's bring it back down to the middle, back into a wide-legged forward fold. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let's get into a standing forward fold, bringing our feet together and using our yoga block for support, touching our yoga block or touching the mat, and just keeping your feet together once again, keeping your body nice and tucked close as possible. Breathe in and breathe out, placing your palms onto your knees and keeping your back straight, facing down as you get into a half lift. Now we're going to make our way into a standing position. Breathe in and breathe out, extending our arms overhead, keeping your feet apart. Breathe in and breathe out, going in for a squat, going in for a 90-degree angle. Having your palms out in front of you to the side, getting into a goddess pose. Breathe in and breathe out, really feeling that burn in your hamstring and quads, and just getting back into a mountain pose. So now we're going to make our way, touching the mat, getting into a downward dog asana, rejuvenating and stretching our body. Breathe in and breathe out, getting into a right lunge as you relax your other leg onto the mat. Palms touching the mat. Breathe in and breathe out, extending your arms over your head and feeling that nice stretch in your inner corners of your thighs along with your quads. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let us get back into a puppy pose now, extending your arms over your head, resting onto the mat as you have your knees planted into the mat and your glutes in the air, stretching out your spine, keeping your face down. Breathe in and breathe out, going for a right lunge and keeping your other leg relaxed onto the mat, Keeping your back nice and straight, extending your arms over your head. Breathe in and breathe out. Amazing job. So let's get back into a puppy pose. Glutes in the air, knees resting onto the mat as you have your arms resting over your head, keeping face down. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathing in gratitude, exhaling out stress. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let us get into a seated pose, the knees touching the mat, keeping your body straight as possible. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude. Exhale out stress. Really focus on the present moment. Focus on all that is good, leaving all the negativity from your mind, body, and soul. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathing in gratitude. Exhaling out stress, relaxing your mind and your body, and letting go of what does not serve us. Breathe in and breathe out. Having your arms to the side of you, keeping your back nice and straight. Arms over your head, going in for a back bend, a seated back bend. Breathe in and breathe out. Now resting onto the mat as you have your legs extended upwards and having your palms and arms to support your back as you do this shoulder stand. Relaxing your neck as well. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude. Exhale out stress. Breathe in and breathe out, getting into a plow pose, keeping your legs over your head, keeping your legs nice and straight along with your back, and having your arms resting onto the mat. Breathe in and breathe out, slowly making your way fully onto the mat, getting into a seated pose now. Arms touching your knees, palms planted on your knees, resting into your lap. Breathe in and breathe out. Now we're going to stretch out our wrists because we get a lot of tension there as we use our phones and we're constantly on the computer. So this is really going to help with your circulation. Really twist those wrists upwards now. Breathe in and breathe out. Rotate. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathing in gratitude, exhaling out stress. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude, exhale out stress. Bring those wrists in front of you and just keep twisting and twisting until it feels better, until you feel like a new person. So now we're going to get back into easy seat. Breathe in and breathe out, having your palms together and twisting your body to the side. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Again, twisting over to the side. Breathe in and breathe out. Now back into center. Now let us lay our back onto the mat, keeping our knees up, arms to the side. As we prepare to get into a bridge pose, just completely relax your neck and your shoulders as you lift your torso upwards and you have your palms touching your feet, really activating those glutes and quads. Breathe in and breathe out as you have your left leg extended up. Again, this is really going to be a glute activation, really building up that strength. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out as we extend our other leg up. Really focus on your breath now. Breathe in and breathe out, getting back into a bridge pose. Breathe in and breathe out. Now we're going to rest our body into the mat as we still have our knees upwards, relaxing our mind, body, and soul. Again, just relaxing our bodies. Now we're going to get back into a butterfly pose, keeping our feet together as you have your knees to the side. And you're really going to feel this pose in the inner corners of your thighs. And you're going to extend your arms over your head, crawling out in front of us, keeping your head down. You're really going to feel this pressure in the inner corner of your thighs once again. And the mid-back. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let us get back into a staff pose, arms to the side of us. As you have one leg over the other, palms facing up. As you have your other arm resting onto the mat. Breathe in and breathe out as you are in Fish of the Lord pose. Now we're going to get back into staff, back into center, as we do the same thing on the other side. One leg over the other, keeping your palm out in front of us and relaxing the other arm to the side of you. Breathe in and breathe out. So now we're going to twist our body over, get back into downward dog, reposition our body, tiptoe our way into a standing forward fold. Breathe in and breathe out, keeping your legs nice and straight and your palms touching the mat. Breathe in and breathe out. Now your palms touching your knees ever so lightly, keeping your back nice and straight, head facing down. Breathe in and breathe out, getting back into your half lift. And now just getting back into a standing position, arms to the side, getting into a mountain pose. Breathe in and breathe out, arms over your head. Breathe in and breathe out, palms together. Being so grateful for this practice, being so grateful for my mind, body, and soul. Thank you for being here, and namaste.